fight to see, can Atlanta finally win one of their own tournaments?
Yeah, this is, you have been talking about, this is kind of the story of Max Mode, is Atlanta has been coming here and then has been dethroned, or never thrown to begin with, I guess.
Oh.
You're right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But we'll see if those throws end up coming into play here. Remember that Law and Asuka have really great throws, and already we're seeing really small, unpunishable, quote-unquote, options there. JJBREEZE, the first one, putting on the propane burner.
We're seeing a lot of, from JJ and from other Laws, standing to take him to the wall. Pretty easy pickup here, and the correction is going to prevent a little bit of the optimal combo, but he manages to, break or break.
He said no go to work. Those throws that we were talking about just a second ago. KingReyJr. spending the heat, still has the Nani Augusto, puts you in the middle of the stage.
Beautiful patience with the full crouch.
What are you ducking for?
Yeah.
There's nothing that you should be scared of. Holy, no launch punish. That better not be. What in the googly moogly are we doing here?
JJ is throwing out some reaction tests with these grabs, and KingReyJr. seems to be locked in a little bit.
Yeah, he's going really small. He's going really small, and then he's like, bam, forward two. But not getting those on whiff punishment. Just really trying to go for these big call-outs and make some explosiveness happen.
They call him Luke Sidewalker, and he's showing off the moves.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He got the force. We're going to see the dark of the light here. It is really small stuff from them, both of them so far.
Oh, down 1+2 connects at the wall. How's he going to get out of this situation?
How can you side roll out of that? That's whack. Oh, a little bit closer. You could have had that. JJ, beautiful, getting out of dodge.
Oh, wall splatting heat smash, not from this distance.
Must be awful for you. That's a damn shame. 10 seconds remaining, and they both had over half health. That's the amount of conservatism that we have here in this first set. We've got respect going on, but not for long.
JJ tried to play off the 1-2-3, and KingReyJr. expected him to try to step afterwards. Here comes the slide, establishing the full crouch mix.
Got to. I don't give a damn about your back, dude. You're not going to finish that junkyard. Off axis still connects with the swallow vortex.
Oh, beautiful heat to get out of trouble. He's stepping outside of the wall. KingRey trying to pin him back to it, and the sidestep gets him out of there.
Ooh, I like that. We got a lot out of it. Maybe a heat dash would have got him the rest of it. Pillow Princess strategy working.
This might get the wall. No, again, not quite close enough.
I feel so bad for these Law mains not getting their heat smash to get wall breaks along, 50% away of a screen. That's a damn shame for him. JJ got to keep Junior up on this wall.
Junior
of course he finished.
Finally fishing for the finished string, and he goes up around.
Launch punishable, that string, right? So you don't expect it, but Junior has been doing that all weekend. Beautiful sidestep right into the down forward two. Classic.
He's still got Tornado. Sidestep to guarantee. Oh, wow. He wanted to do a forward 3 Oki instead. JJ stepping out of the way of the wall. Now KingRey pinned against it. He gets out with the running 1+2.
Must be nice. I tell you what right here. You love to hate this character, but you can't help but be marveling at the execution. JJ out of there.
Beautiful patience from KingRey, just waits out that entire exchange. He's still up on health. JJ with rage, you gotta watch out what you do, but the sidestep comes through.
Once again, he's his own pharmacist, taking his own prescription there with that sidewalk. Junior just going for the backflips. If you're gonna go ahead and go for rage art, you're gonna get aerial damage, it's gonna scale, and you just cannot come back from that life lead. KingReyJr. of Floridian going up game 1.
KingRey showing amazing patience at the end there. He knew he had the life lead. He knew he didn't have to give up anything. Just some back dashes and back flips to get out of trouble. Now JJ is taking a moment to think.
Yeah, I feel like if you're Law in that situation, the potential to open your opponent up is not as great as, Asuka. when she has her running 1+2s. She's gonna make you start to duck. Down 1+2 knockdown, and Law has to commit to like a full crouch. You know that
Right.
it takes a long time to ramp that up, and Junior was not given any of that time nor any of that space.
Well, what are Law's chase down options? Their slide or their legend kick.
Yeah.
You just duck. You walk away and you duck. Basically.
Right, and both of those are locked behind essentially a stance transition, either full crouch or DSS. Even though you can do instant DSS, that's the thing you can do. JJ rocking the heat burst here, and Junior fighting his way out. Ooh.
JJ finally finds a nice down forward 2 wall adjustment angle.
He's getting hoed by these walls today, man. In his home territory. You built these walls here, dog.
Gosain's out there crying.
Oh, man. Missed palm thrust. Heat dash. We're going to get a decent wall splat. Never mind. He wants the tornado. What?
Beautiful punish. Could have gotten a little bit more off of it. But JJ now actually a little up on life with the recoverable health.
Yeah, and then some. Counter hit full forward 3. Used to counter hit launch back in Tekken 7. Thank God we don't have that version of Asuka. Well, maybe JJ wishes that he had that one back after all these amazing tools that Junior is slapping him with right now.
Junior now ahead enough that he can play with a little bit more gusto. We're going to see whether or not that's going to change the landscape of his aggressiveness.
Oh, with that 4-2s really hitting both players, as a matter of fact. Still going to get that nice Law wall combo. 80 damage.
And side step to Oki.
Keeping it simple.
Both of them with heat. Not willing to spend the resource yet. And that down forward 2 off of the timing read. JJ gets around. Crucial.
Sexy uppercut right there. Oh my. Oh, a little bit of backdash sidestep right. Gets the job done. ESS very weak to that.
KingRey with no need to adjust for sidesteps on this combo. Wanted to try to pin him back to the wall. JJ gets out.
Uh-oh. Dang, now he's really letting it rip right here, which honestly in this position, I didn't totally understand.
The slide put him at the wall, but JJ is trying to get out again.
Beautiful backdash on the string. Last hit takes a while to come out. Plenty of space for that.
Junior with rage has the ability to sit there and potentially try to use it, but instead a beautiful launch. Probably won't even need to rage art, but he's going to do it just for the insurance.
You know, there's a reason we give him that name. We ain't even going to say it here right now. But I have to wonder, can JJBREEZE do what nobody else in this tournament has so far? Block punish the sidestep too. Damn that button and how I can't catch anybody punishment. But we got those whiff punishes though with the 3+4.
Yeah, JJ back against the wall. How do you navigate this? You are down in rounds. The strategy doesn't seem to be working out that well.
Dang, he gets getting caught ducking on the middle of that charge. Really unfortunate. Misses that. It was whiffing. Oh no, not the full 4-1+2. The home run bat into the wall splat. Doesn't get all of it. This is your final chance, and finally gives you a reason to duck, which is what you were looking for that whole time. And KingReyJr moves on to winners finals, but you know it's all love out here. This is a regional and it's family out in the southeast.
KingReyJr was looking a little shaky in the pool stage in the 3v3, but he looked very clean.
Oh yeah.
In this top 8.
The full crouch mix from both players. I mean, mix is maybe a strong term when it comes to Asuka. It's like, I'm either going to charge this thing or I'm not going to charge it, but I feel like Junior really hid that super well, and he was being super conservative with it, whereas JJ, in game 2, it seemed like he had to go for full crouch, even though he did a good job of hiding it as well.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of the full crouch, I'm still waiting for an Asuka player to actually rip the snake edge, because you know nobody's ducking anymore. I mean, it's sort of like I'm never ducking ever at that situation. But ShinobiKun versus Bomber is going to be our other winners semi match, determining who's going to go to the winners final. KingReyJr just now passing on to winners final side. Tell me what you think about this match.
Well, all I can say is if history tells a story is that Shinobi's going to take it all the way. But Bomber, our fellow homie from the Panhandle, going from Jackson, Mississippi, has shown out really heavily. We've seen JJ's Law, and obviously KingReyJr. and Shinobi have talked about it together, them being training partners and whatnot. I actually talked to Shinobi earlier on about how he feels in the Bomber matchup, and he's like, I played him a few times, and you know, I feel pretty comfortable with his play style, but it's Law.
It's Law.
Yeah.
And I think for people who are familiar with the different Law players out there, Bomber has a very hyper-aggressive Law, right? He's always looking for how to take frames on minus, how to put stuff in your face, and although, you know, Raven does have the ability to parry out of that, parry out of weapons, all sorts of other types of pressure.
Yeah.
It is a read. If he decides to just take his foot off the gas pedal very slightly, you know, you could be getting launched. It could be a high-risk, low-reward situation to even try to get out of some of those.
Yeah, and I know when I was talking to Shinobi, he was saying, I think he's ready. I think he's labbed. I think he's studied. I think Bomber is ready for the matchup here. We're going to find out right here, right now, here in the Mishima Dojo. Off the sides are going to be big. Both of these characters can get huge wall carry here. Let's see how it plays out.
Oh, immediately parry off the bat.
We like that. We take those. Non-biased commentary.
Slide coming through.
For one. They got it. Oh, and you know what? Shinobi got this big combo here. First one of the set, and he got the heat to keep it on.
Yes. Down forward 1, forward 2. ShinobiKun taking the first round.
That demon claw, that devilish smite of the Jacksonvillian.
Oh
My God! That was a Nancy Pelosi trade right there. What are we doing? What the hell?
It's an insider knowledge right there.
Jesus. Insane. But Bomber still got Shinobi on the wall. Shinobi trying to fight his way out with that back turn after the down back 2, trying to force that mix, but Bomber not letting him out.
A commonality between Bomber and JJBREEZE, we see a lot of the DSS4 trapping either nunchucks or heat.
And look at that. The life lead basically back. Pillow Princess. Oh, you got up a little bit too early. Wake up and smell the coffee.
Beautiful. Okay. He took the wall for the Rage Art here. This is going to scale it pretty heavily, but with this low health, it's usually, I think it's like at maximum scaling like 18 damage. So this should be enough. Wait, no, he might have a stunner.
Nah, I think that's a... Ooh, okay. Shinobi keeping his foot on the gas here. Never mind. Not breaking the launching throw. What are we doing? Dropping combos in our own dojo. What is going on?
A series of miscalculations, and ShinobiKun steals that back.
That's a damn shame.
Couldn't be me. It could be me.
It could be me.
It could
Many
be.
such cases for Foxhound and Graham here. Bomber trying to keep Shinobi on the wall is working out. He's been doing really great with this wall pressure, gotta say.
Yes, the positioning has been on point. Bomber really trying to keep ShinobiKun from being able to navigate this without having to make a big guess. And now you got to guess per game.
You don't expect that one immediately after the heat smash, but there's plenty of frames to deal with whatever it is that you thought you was about to do. Shinobi going for the Soul Zone mix here 2 times. Stop that.
Your sidewalking is just a little late, your punishment just a little late, and ShinobiKun is going to have armor behind that waiting for you.
Okay, all steady forwards.
Oh,
yeah, of course
beautiful.
I sidestep right duck.
Yeah, that's the way you deal with that.
Exactly.
We know.
I like slides too. Mine got a little bit more oomph to it though.
Shinobi chose not to do the side switch down back 2-1 there. Instead, keeping the wall Oki. Smart stuff.
Mask it off me. 20 seconds remaining. He still could bring it back here, but going mid, and Shinobi on track to give us a Jacksonville winners finals.
Shinobi looking very good with the micro movement, the sidestep ducking, the parries. Pretty much everything worked out. We're going to go stage change.
You notice that he hasn't done down back 2-1 yet. It's been down back 2, back turn
Right. Trying not to give away too much when it comes to, you know, throwing out a little bit of poke.
Not to mention, the meta on that is just like, you get to play with that.
Right. And you see a lot more down back 2 into back turn armor as sort of a way to deal with maybe avoiding a 1-1-1 or some other sort of frame tight.
Oh, I got down 4-2 as well. Actually, not a bad conversion here, being so close to the wall on this stage. You got way more than I would have.
Oh, he parried the third hit instead of block punishing it, maybe worried about something else.
I think it's a better punish as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
It could be. Don't quote me on that. Raven Mains, let us know in the chat.
Raven is missing a 13 frame punish, by the way.
Well, he needed a 14. That one. That's slide number 3 from
Slide
Bomber.
number 4. Keep it going. Up forward 3. Bomber takes a round.
Caught you ducking. Caught you looking at it. Okay, 1, 2, 3 to get started. We like those. Empty jump. What in the good googly moogly?
Good pickup here. Take the nunchuck. And he's sort of side aligning too with the side steps. Okay. Beautiful wall pressure. I like that he's taking some patience, maybe looking for a soul zone parry coming out.
Oh, just like that. Momentum shifting, but those jab strings, we talked about that long ago. Another down 4-2. Bro, I swear I never see him do down 4-2 when he's playing other people, but for some reason, he knows it's gonna land. And another 69 damage.
Nice. Oh, up forward 4. We're taking us to a cutscene.
We're flipping and dipping and changing up the script. After game 1, he said, I deserved so many more of those rounds than I got in game 1. How about I get some of them reparations?
ShinobiKun has been getting some good launchers in these matches, but Bomber has been clutching out, avoiding the wall traps, setting up some nice hokies.
Demon Paw to catch Bomber trying to go
Oh,
sidestep.
the 1-1-1 caught him mid-air. He wasn't ready for it. Poison arrow.
Keeping him on there. Of course, of course. I knew you were going to do the second hit, and it made a lot of sense because he was up 2 rounds.
Bomber has been finding some nice counter hits. ShinobiKun trying to avoid giving away anything. Still up a game, but down a round. Might be slipping on a banana peel. Another slide comes through.
Number 5, as a matter of fact. Control. Trying to get him with a black hole. And Bomber and Shinobi have been playing this long-range game, but eventually it comes in to their amazing way to get in safely, and we're back at range 0 consistently.
And Shinobi is kind of the winner of the poke battle right now. Bomber again getting in with another slide. Shinobi just not willing to duck at these ranges.
I'll take that nunchuck block. Super far away. Double dragon. Oh no, that's a damn shame. Number 6. Oh my, he doesn't finish it off.
Bomber missing crucial confirms in big moments, but he is able to take a game, and now we are 1 apiece.
I love the Dragon Hammer right there. He wasn't too thirsty for the win. He got the, ooh, my toe, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on that one, and knew Dragon Hammer was just going to be guaranteed as an opportunity to keep that pressure going. Did not overextend whatsoever.
Bomber has been doing a lot of Dragon Hammer into empty pressure in order to potentially avoid what you would assume is going to be a parry off of those frames.
Could be. Yeah, and you've seen quite a few of those, and Shinobi has been really good at reading on his parry timing.
Yeah, not too greedy with using it, just trying to use it to get out of really crucial situations when you think Bomber might be doing something. Shinobi positioning for the wall here, Bomber getting out.
He's loving his step block. Bomber's doing a great job utilizing it.
Oh,
what you pressing for?
That third hit, you gotta watch out for it. ShinobiKun optimizing for the wall. Bomber trying to get out of trouble once again. Full crouch, instant.
Yes, okay, thank you for breaking that throw. I appreciate it. If you're not low parrying that one offline, get off of the sticks.
Shinobi again trying to establish the back turn pressure. Bomber this time sidestep left to get out. He's navigating this a little bit better than he was in the first games, but the standing 4 gets parried, and now they're back to neutral again.
Love that. Little down forward 4 there to make him remember it. Bomber on slide number 7.
He has had a 100% success rate so far. The 3+4 punish on the back turn.
True punish. It is 14 frame punishable. You do anything slower, they're going to go and parry that one. And Shinobi gets sniffed out.
Shinobi wants to establish this small Tekken game, putting the pressure on, and Bomber has been finding out ways to just get out and get back in the driver's seat.
We're seeing Shinobi go for a lot different options, seeing a lot more of those parries, and honestly, it's smelling panic.
It almost seems like every single time Bomber is getting ready to full crouch into standing 4, Shinobi is ready to parry that specific opportunity.
Yes, yes. Even like off a down jab, he's like, you're down jabbing? Oh, damn, doesn't get the sidewall. That's not a hit confirmed, but he tried it. And down back 2, once again being the MVP of Shinobi's game plan, trying to put himself into that final winner spot.
We got 1 round to play with Shinobi. Is Bomber going to be able to make this a final round?
5,000 IQ right there. Turn around, get hit by the kip up, and then go power crush. Not getting wall splat is absolutely the best option. Goes for wall standing 2 instead of wall standing 1.
Oh.
Damn.
Took a small punishment, but he did get out of the wall. Shinobi tries to parry. He knew it whiffed. And now Bomber with an opportunity. He's got a bit of heat left.
Ooh, double flip. Putting you in the corner. No, doesn't get the splat yet again. These law players from the panhandle just cannot get a wall to save their lives. But this one is it right here. Winner's final point. Hit it or quit it.
Bomber trying to get in, the forward 1+2. ShinobiKun putting him at the wall, get the confirms. Plus frame pressure, good break from the back turn. Banana peel.
Oh no! And finally the wall gives him the monkey's paw here. Will it be a curse though?
Scaled combo, he can't. Oh, he got to this wall. He won't be able to break it because of the side angle.
He could have, I feel like, but he doesn't want to. Look how close he is to this damn thing. With the poison trap, he got the down jab, low parry. Shinobi does have heat. Hell, I would have got grabbed up and messed up in that one. Down forward 4 is the only one that lands, and he gets the knockdown to get out.
Threading the full crouch mid, Shinobi is coming in. He's got a lot of life back, and the rage art should. Oh!
We like that! Yes, sir. Florida boys in winners finals, and the clutch factor caught out. As my man Slaughterwall would say, pressing?
ShinobiKun. He baited so hard, I got baited. I thought that was going to be some sort of standing mix. Bomber thought so too. It was the right read in the right moment, but the wrong timing. Man, my heart rate's up from that one. That was good.
Yeah, honestly, we thought that JJBREEZE was going to be JR. You know what, I'm going to play with that for a little bit with the rest of this one.
All right. Yeah. We'll come back to that.
JJ Jr., I think is going to be, I thought was going to be the banger, but that one, it felt a little bit one-sided, but damn, Shinobi Bomber, what a banger. And both Law players down in loser's side. That's going to be tough because there's a lot of killers out there as well.
Can we somehow, at the end of the day, get a Law mirror?
I don't know.
There's a chance. I mean, these players are playing well.
You know, you have to get past the Florida boys again, the ones that you couldn't beat already. Just saying.
So let's consult the notebook. What do we got? What do we got left? We got Ace and Chop.
AceUnlimited and Pokchop.
Yep.
Definitely one that you expect to be really expressive. I feel like AceUnlimited, back in the day when I was rooming with him for some events and whatnot, we would play together and he would just kind of like,
he's emotive.
Yes, he is, and we already know Chop. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and so is, honestly, and we're getting NOMAR versus O.N.2 first. NOMAR is also a very emotive person. I mean, he was in the 3v3 on the sidelines while his teammates were playing. He was popping off. Yeah. He was running around. I think anybody who watched Frosty saw NOMAR pop off.
That man got some vert.
He is a very excitable person, and you can see in his gameplay he cares so much about the game. This is going to be a sick match. NOMAR versus O.N.2. I'm assuming we're assuming that NOMAR is probably going to be on the Miarizo. That is typically what we get from NOMAR usually. And of course, O.N.2 is going to be on the Steve.
Yeah, and these two players, they play at their locals constantly. Last time that they played, NOMAR did take it over them at the All Hands Monthly and 404 Esports. If you're watching this stream, you already know all about that scene. And if you don't, go ahead and check them out. But I do expect a je ne sais quoi from my boy O.N.2 here.
He's been looking solid all tournament so far. NOMAR, surprisingly on the loser side. I think a lot of people expected him to potentially stay on the winner side with how well he's been playing lately.
Yeah, Bomber really had a great setup up against him, and you saw how well that Bomber played versus Shinobi. It's no surprise that Bomber is where he is right now. NOMAR doing a great job sticking on top of O.N.2, and the down threes are coming.
O.N.2. He is definitely, he has a patience to his gameplay that you can see coming out here. And he's trying not to put too much on the table instantly and maybe get armored on the back of this. Now he finally uses heat in the corner.
Uh-oh.
Gave up his turn right away, too.
Yeah, it's round one, you know? This is long set.
Oh!
Or it feels that way. You want to make it feel that way to have the long rounds happen, but NOMAR sniffing it out. And if we want to talk about clutch factor, my man, somehow this is his first Tekken, and he's just built like that.
Ice cold gameplay to just sit there, block the low, launch it.
The QCF2. You're damned if you do. Oh boy, the Ed, Ed and Eddie, we like that. Put him in the corner, box him up.
And this corner might be extra deadly. Will O.N.2 be able to put pressure on? No, the heat is going in the other direction. NOMAR gets a little bit of pressure. O.N.2 unfortunately not being able to duck the running combos.
I think that was the 1+2 actually, and he did sidestep right weave, still got caught up, and then, like we say, there's a reason that Bolt is next to this man's name. It's not just the team, but he's got some lightning fast rushdowns.
Yeah, O.N.2 has been having a little bit of difficulty ducking both hits of the running two-hit high. And that's important to note because he might be able to adjust to that later if NOMAR keeps showing it.
Another jawbreaker there from O.N.2. The equalizer, Steve Fox players love to land that one. Dopamine galore. Okay,
do not let him out of the wall if you can. This is your opportunity to put pressure on him that is unavoidable. O.N.2 using his heat well, but NOMAR navigating out.
Bro, and he still got more off of that, and then counter hits Tornado. NOMAR too far away to get all of it. Lets the Zabuma fool loose, and O.N.2 still on his feet.
Beautiful. NOMAR closes out the first with the lemur tail low. And O.N.2 had many opportunities in that first match. At the wall, with pressure, with heat, unable to capitalize. We're going to see whether or not maybe a stage change, maybe a little bit of, you know, thought, hydration is going to put him in the right mindset to be able to take it to one of the favorites in this tournament.
You know what I'm noticing? Not a huge amount of Lionheart being used here. Like in the corner, which NOMAR is consistently getting put in by O.N.2, it seems like that's a game plan that you want to see a lot of, and we're playing a lot more Tekken 7 in that regard, I think. But maybe O.N.2 gonna prove me wrong out here. Oh no.
That is not what you want starting this one out. NOMAR, both of them still in the open, reset neutral here.
Ooh. Oh, not eyes on the screen, missing the Shoryuken opportunities.
O.N.2 doing a good job of challenging some of the faker stance transitions. There we go, finally a step out. Sonic Fang starts the heat opportunity for him. How are you going to keep NOMAR from moving around you in the open space?
Love that, you gotta keep your Fang sharp out here. NOMAR never out until the last pixel is. Tries to go for the down forward two, but O.N.2 locking in on that spacing.
The story of this match might be gaining an advantage and not giving it up for O.N.2. Do not let NOMAR counter hit you. I mean, he plays strong counter hit characters. His bread and butter is finding your timing and then trying to do the thing that you hate the most.
And the spacing, right? Like all those pushback tools, but also stay right up in your face. Reason he played Eddie Gordo for so long. We were talking to him earlier. He was saying that this character actually feels like it suits him even better, which is so scary.
Yes. Yeah, you don't want to give NOMAR a character he likes more. But O.N.2, okay. You've got Rage, Nomar still has heat. O.N.2 trying to do what he can to keep him from using it. We burn it on a heat dash. Nomar with some recoverable life left on the board.
Damn. The 3-1 delayed and still popped them. O.N.2 did not get the opportunity to use that rage resource.
Both of them happy to play in short range, but Nomar getting the better of the exchanges so far. Good grab break. Oh!
I believed in that.
It was a good, the concept of that whip punish was great.
And he didn't die for it.
Yeah, he didn't die for it. He didn't get launched.
He's alive.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of the delayed strings instead of the high options there. O.N.2 get in the Shoryuken tornado. Maybe this wake-up situation is what he needs to turn it around. Hello?
Oh, cross chops. Okay.
Be like that.
One more round on the board for O.N.2. Can he bring this to 1-1?
Rocket launcher from Crouch. We love that. Okay, Lionheart. Body blows. Oh, the full 4-2 knocks him down.
O.N.2 not necessarily using a lot of the swaying to potentially get out of trouble after some of his minus moves, what you normally see from Steve players.
Letting loose the wall standing 1, sometimes the wall standing 1-4. Definitely with heat, made a lot of sense.
Oh!
I did it a million times and you still pressed into it. O.N.2 tying up the game count. Did I not tell you my man has that dog inside of him?
He found a beautiful back one. Is this the beginning of him finding Nomar's timing in the sub? And Nomar's taking a moment to think here too. You are back against the wall. It's loser's side. You don't have a game to give. Is the Eddie Gordo coming up?
Nah. He's thinking about the game plan, surely. Hold on. That wasn't rematch with Random Stage.
That wasn't rematch.
It was not rematch with Random Stage. The question, I don't know, brother. Maybe this could be
No,
a bit
no.
No, you're right.
We're getting Eddie. We've seen this from him in other places too. At Frosty, when his back was against the wall against Shadow, he brought the Eddie out.
Yes.
Comfort matters. Even if you think the character's not as good, comfort matters. Having the right buttons at the right timing. And we're finally seeing Eddie Gordo for the first time in this tournament.
It's gonna be tough. And just a reminder, this is 1-2 here, and this ain't a mirage. Your health bar getting sabotaged on that first big whip punish, and I'm sure confidence in that character switch is gonna change big things for Nomar's momentum here.
And in this open stages, Oki's already looking a lot better than with Miari. The change of pace that you get with Eddie as well, nice punish there. Oh, beautiful! He finds another launch punishable low.
Big risk.
His ability to read when O.N.2 is going to risk it on a low has been phenomenal. Sidestep 3+4.
Wow. That right there is the Eddie button. You love to hate it. We got the moves that break the rules.
2 stacks. But back one is going to keep him from being able to do much with it so far. Nomar's heat dwindling down, O.N.2 starting the offense.
Again with the cross chop, plus on block, in case you didn't know.
3+4.
No. Definitely a great option to choose Eddie here because of how evasive he can be.
Yes, and a lot of high crushing, counter hitting options. It's definitely in Eddie's favor, I think, in this matchup. 4-4-3 misses on the Oki. Nomar up forward 2. Small punish. -13, by the way.
We can punish that, but we can't punish Oscar side step 2. I don't know what's going on. Nomar with the back 1. That's his bread and butter of the Nooch. 5 seconds and finishes it, of course, with that same button that we spoke of. Nomar up 2 rounds and trying to put O.N.2 in the dirt.
There's a reason why he's known for this character. He looks well different, but the back 1 finds the counter hit. O.N.2 probably going to use heat here in order to start the clock. What's he going to be able to do, though? Nomar might be able to find a way to get a counter hit here, pops his own heat to try to reverse the pressure situation.
And O.N.2 really wants this one. Like, he really wants you to be in a situation where you can't move. Eddie is such a great character for that. And in the chase, he kills you for it. Run up, heat smash, but only 33.
Was airborne for that exchange. QCB4 pressure. Nomar Don't give up anything big at this last moment.
Oh no, doesn't get the guarantee, way too far away off the downward to counter hit. 0-2 in last moments. One more false move and you're done for. 4 seconds remaining. If NOMAR presses a button, he loses and he knows it, so he's not gonna. Still, the man comes out on top, but with a fiery showing from my man, 0-2. Really, really great stuff. If you all are looking to see this type of match, this caliber, in fact, these exact players, you can check out 404 Esports every Wednesday night. They've got Tekken for you.
O.N.2 did a great job of taking it to NOMAR. Made him break out the Eddie, which we haven't seen yet, and the Eddie looked really clean. The question is going to be, in the next match, are we getting Eddie, are we getting Miari? We're probably going to get Miari. I think it's probably, I don't know. We'll see. But he looked super comfortable on Eddie. I think it was a great pick against Steve specifically. You know, you risk a little bit less with a lot of high crushing options, and you know, it was very obvious in there, the 3+4 coming out in heat, you know, beating a lot of the initial buttons. Just beautiful stuff. Steve,
right? Yeah. Like, if you have characters that have really good high crushes, he's gonna blow you up. Now, you were asking, what character are we going to see? Well, versus JJ, they be playing each other all the time, so I imagine they're going to be playing what they do normally, but we shall see. AceUnlimited versus Pokchop coming up here to see who is going to be up against PCF's Bomber. By the way, I see you out there, P-Cool Man. Hope you're doing good. Hope everybody's vibing in the chat right now. And of course, you see the man with the no round brown shirt on. He's trying to give AceUnlimited, Dominique the Dominator, that shield.
2 veterans clashing on the loser's side. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. June versus presumably Fakamram, right?
Yeah, I can't imagine that we see a different character from Chop here. He's had a couple of different waves, but since Fak has popped out, he's on that one, and he's sticking on it. Oh man, this man looking like he's about to do a couple 100 chin-ups over here. Got himself some stretches he's doing. I know that when he lost in Winner's Side yesterday, he felt not so good about, like, he was looking at his controller, he was like, man, my hands are not doing what they're supposed to. So maybe it's this training regimen, this stretching regimen that's going to help him stretch AceUnlimited out. Already in the very first interaction, he rocks the back 3. He said, I knew you was going to do that.
Oh, we see the first can-cans. AceUnlimited has been showing off this entire tournament his ability to throw out strong reversals.
He kicks. What? Hello?
Oh.
I'm very confused. It was like the armor came out after the first hit. Absolute trade. Chop getting chopped up here. You better get up off that floor. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Ace has been looking stellar throughout this tournament, and it's the back 3s, the can-cans, all the counter hits have been problematic. Magic 4, his ability to find people's timing and just set these up has been insanely good.
Oh, catching the punish on the lashing squall. Cut that out. Do we have the combo to finish it?
Oh, interesting that we used heat there. Maybe that wall hit maybe would have prevented the optimal combo, and so he chose the heat dash instead, but I'm not sure whether or not that was the best option.
Something to be said about doing an option that is unpredictable and putting the opponent in a situation that they're unfamiliar with.
That is true. That's actually a very good point, and you rarely see it. I mean, even something like ripping 1-2-2 there is like, okay, he's definitely not going to do that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you're like, oh, well, I'm going to duck under it and kill you for it. But Chop trying to keep Ace on this wall and all of these turn-stealing tools. Oh. Beautiful duck under. Knows that the teep kick jab is super strong.
Ace fully charged, but here comes the walk-up.
The sidewall gets him exactly what he wanted. Optimality. Wake up backwards, catches you, trying to get up. Oh, boy. Can we get that change fixed?
I will say, I think that in this matchup, Fakamram having a lot of elbows and knees is going to be problematic if AceUnlimited is trying to play off of Sabakis and minus frames.
Very true. Very true. It seems like he's been rocking mostly the back 3, the classic, and those defensive keep-out reads, and it's been doing really well for him. Still up in the round count here, and he already has the gold medal. That's really important for us to mention.
Yes, the laser is charged. Chop doing a fantastic job in neutral, but Ace with a beautiful low parry, take it to the wall, do the extra damage from the medallion.
Yet another one of those up forward threes. Gale Force trying to keep on the pressure, but Ace knows exactly when you're trying to take too much.
Pop the heat, maybe to beat any sort of other option. Here's another Rama set.
Oh. What'd you do there?
Oh, you pressed something.
Yeah?
Yeah, maybe it was a can, maybe some other sort of option, but we kept it frame tight, and now we are one round away from seeing who's going to take the first game.
Looked like a down jab maybe in the up forward three catch. There. Beautiful. The dash would have been insane as well. AceUnlimited got that sound effect. It's that button, that up forward three that has been getting chopped all this mileage.
It's a beautiful option. You know, you avoid the cans, you're in the air for it. It's a knee, you can't get sabaki'd. And the tools have just been coming out all over the place for Chop. It's putting the pressure on, back-to-back plus frames.
Back-to-back,
put it back
on the wall. Can not landing on counter hit just yet. Honestly, you wanted that trade. He does go low in the deep kick mix quite often. And yet another long range running three Gale Force in the move list. And absolutely, it had that.
Ace is probably going to have to start thinking about how to move around this character. Valkyrie is fairly linear, although he does have some moves to allow him to cover on weak side.
What are you staring me down for, bro? I'm glazing you right now. What's this about, dog? Talk to me. Let's see what
Chop is vibing. Okay, now we get the movement a little bit.
I like that.
Yeah, we're developing it. We saw what was working in the previous game, and we're trying to counter it.
Any low is just getting bodied by this up forward three. Maybe just thinking Jun doesn't have a good enough 14 frame punish for me to give a damn. You want to go for that kip up? How about you get up in the sky?
Chop may be over-indexing a little bit on trying to establish the same Oki, and Ace getting out of trouble.
Ooh.
No more heat left.
He really wanted that 1-2-2, honestly. That extra pressure would have put Chop in this position instead of Ace.
Ace trying to find maybe a counter on back three. Down jabs seem to be the way that Ace is trying to get out of trouble here. No button at all in the Dragon Wheel kick, but he gave up all the pressure, and instead, here comes a ReyJr. Ace is going to get a round he shouldn't have.
S to the U to the P-E, aura. Finishing it out with the ReyJr here. You got to cleanse yourself. Take that energy away.
The waters of Lake Minnetonka coming straight in your veins.
Like that. Like that 4. Rocking lots of plus frame.
Oh, why are you ducking?
Long start up on that one. Hey, this is those combo starter that KingReyJr was practicing the other day. What in the hell? Suffering succotash. What are we doing with these cameras?
KingReyJr in the audience watching the action. He's like, oh, I can do that? All right. Bet.
Ooh.
Oh, get up. What are you doing?
No, thank you. I don't want to get up. Why should I? Look at all this life lead that I have.
Oh, the back three. But it caught the airborne move, so nobody really got a benefit out of it. Nice rain trap.
I had like this Scrubs moment in my head where the back three tornadoed him. And please, Murray, don't listen to me.
Full charge at the wall. Whoa, that was an interesting splat.
You didn't want that.
And Ace again at the wall, down jab to try to get out of here. The low kick is going to take a wall blast.
Ooh.
Here comes the combo spike to potentially end it all, but Ace fights out of pressure.
Doesn't get the launch, but a counter hit, you get even more after a couple of good pokes as well. Do we see the wall? No, way too far away.
Ace threatening the laser.
And getting his heat back as well. Let's not forget, he gets more heat when he sits in that stance.
It's a good option if you want to play long range. Ace, however, walking into a big knee. Chop back on the board with the round.
Yeah, Ace thought that he had the perfect spacing to get a whiff punish, but we have those myriad amount of strings from Cloud. No hit confirm. That's okay though. We got these.
Here comes another knee to the face, but Ace is using heat to get out of the situation. Back in plus frames at the wall again. He's been having a lot of trouble navigating this.
Every down jab has just gotten snuffed by Chop. He's rocking heavy right now, and let's see what we can do. AceUnlimited once again killing him for trying to do the high.
I'm surprised we haven't seen standing 1-1 to potentially deal with it instead of down jabbing. There are lots of options potentially on the table for June, but Ace has been trying the same one and dying for it over and over again. Oh, they just missed again! And he gets a wall strike that turns into a potential combo, but he just gave it up without actually taking a tornado.
Hell, you know, you've never been in that situation before. I've definitely never been in that situation before. Ace, no! Oh my God. He's stopping me in my tracks. Ace still staying clutch in the moment. Even though he wasn't able to optimize, he got hella reward off of that sitch. And here we go. We all get reward because we got game 3.
Pokchop trying to shake it off. He looked like he was all smiles, and then that last round, he shook him a little bit. But now he's back in the driver's seat once again, putting pressure on the wall. Ace has to use heat to get out of here.
Sheesh. I think that was another down jab. No, maybe ducking it seems like, because it didn't say counter, but golly.
Ace doing a little bit too much ducking in neutral. Same with Chop. Oh, he wasn't able to pick it up. Unfortunate for him. Ace is going to be able to fight back into neutral.
Oh! Backflip into the Demon Slayer. And this is the ATL bracket Demon right here.
Beautiful wall condo optimization, but Chop walks out of pressure, and now Ace is the one back to the wall. He had to use a resource to get out of the situation. Now you're getting, oh, the cans was a beautiful option to deal with the unblockable. He's able to pop heat, and now we're equal.
Unblockable when Ace has so much of that lively. It makes a lot of sense because in that situation, a lot of times, I'm freaking up 4-3s, bro. It's crazy how many of them are hitting.
We are not getting a moment to breathe. It is back-to-back. Wall setup gives Chop the opportunity. He's not using heat to get out of this, and we're getting another aura farm walk up plus frame pressure. Ace is able to grab out of it, and now Chop is at the wall, back 3.
And it looks like he got caught standing as well. Absolute maximum for that.
Can Ace steal this again with another high value reversal? No, the teep kick.
Oh, now you're looking at the crowd. They all on your side, Chop. What are you looking at them for? Oh, missing the follow-up. Damn shame.
Small capitalization on the whiff punish. Ace wants to be in this position in neutral.
Another wall standing 1 counter, and he's been fishing for those quite a bit now. And hell yeah, gets the good wall. We want that final.
Big damage. Ace has heat. Poke is gonna try to keep him from using it.
Runs his way out, does not see the running 3 come. Rama stands in the middle and the heat burst, pushing Ace up against the wall. Got the hit confirmed, low, and then the launch punishable teep kick, as a matter of fact, says, I know you're gonna do something crazy, and I wanna put my toes straight through your rib cage, and he pops some beautiful stuff from the No Round Brown master, Chop.
AceUnlimited seems like he had a lot of trouble dealing with the wall pressure. He was trying to use a lot of down jabs to get out, and then in space or during some of these strings, just totally unwilling to press into them and challenge the potential Rama mix.
The Rama, like in the stance with Rama, I feel like there were really great moments for Ace, knowing when to can, knowing when to stay holding back because of the life lead differentials. We saw really good decisions in lots of situations, if I may say so. Down jab maybe getting blown up too much, and Chop did such a good job with that range up forward 3. But we have more action coming for you in just a little bit. We got losers side quarterfinals between JJBREEZE and NOMAR. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Don't go anywhere. Then we'll go to the winner's side. But first up, it is do or die. We got Miarizo versus Law. 2 players that really want to win this. They both probably expected to be on winner's side.
They did, I'm sure.
But that's not how the cards go.
It And this is not a first to 3 set. This is your last chance right here. One of these could be ATL's last hope. Let's not forget that there's a lot of ATL that is gone from this bracket right now. JJBREEZE, free agent by the way. Let's fix that by the end of this one, y'all. Already blowing up NOMAR in round 1.
And NOMAR already looking a little different from the previous match against Bomber.
Okay, couple trades.
Ooh.
Beautiful Luke Sidewalker action.
Luke Sidewalker.
And yeah, another delay tries to go for it, and NOMAR catches the syncopation just a 1/8 of a second before.
Oh, I like, we're talking music already. I like this. This is my domain.
Let's see what NOMAR's
JJ
got for the
again,
crescendo.
sidewalking out of another situation.
Oh,
beautiful.
Usually you can't sidestep that, but it's all in the spacing. It's a game of inches. Holy, but 6 feet of snake going through that man's cranium.
NOMAR must have learned something from Shadow because in the last 5 seconds, he's been locking in hard.
Great while standing 1-4 Heat Engager punished. 40 damage on that one, and the wall really helping NOMAR stay on top.
Rip the heat extension 2 times. You're not going to read this mix.
Got a long way to go here. The cancels are dastardly. Of course you do down jab there to try and beat the stance mix, but NOMAR so ready.
He's putting out buttons, getting people to down jab on frames, and then you take your turn back. He has done a fantastic job putting the pressure on, and JJ has been escaping. Beautiful.
Crazy float right there off the side step 1-2. And we got another beautiful side step. I don't really understand why those nails didn't catch right there. Maybe she need to go to a different salon.
The extended nails did not match. Okay, JJ managing to take it. I can't carry that one any further. That was nice, but
you're good, brother. You're good. We go next.
We go next.
Big trade. Another 4-4-2. It's like, what are you going to do right after that? You're going to press a button immediately 3 feet away from me? How about you take this Soul Calibur?
Keep out nunchucks he learned from Maxi.
Maximizing the damage here. Okay, kick to the head in the middle of that. What a walk. And there it is. The Luke Sidewalker putting it in the junkyard.
JJ, maybe messing up a Pokchop there. NOMAR trying to use keep out. Getting back in there on the minus frames. Smart of him to use homing moves to potentially navigate that.
JJ feeling extremely comfortable here. Okay, the armor. NOMAR snips it out.
Both of them still with heat on the table. JJ first to use it. Now you've got to maximize your time.
Lose it. It's a 3. That's the first slide that we've seen so far from JJ. Running the chuck duck.
You lose so much heat time while you're waiting for that animation to end. NOMAR now out of heat 2.
JJ in the rage territory. It could be the diff. Nah, able to cancel out the stance. Here it is. Oh, I seen it coming. And that one is going to give us game 1 for the champ, JJBREEZE.
JJ with a beautiful opportunity born out of the spacing and the sidestepping. Saw the first hit of the animation come out.
Oh my God, are you seeing what I'm seeing here? That's not Luke Sidewalker. That's Anakin Sidewalker right there.
God.
He's got the power of the Sith along his side.
Powers that some might say unnatural in nature. Oh, beautiful.
Holy.
Pin him back to the wall. Heat, full heat.
Yeah,
Slide gets blocked, but no launch. He can't get the pickup, and JJ used the heat to get the plus frames back. NOMAR, how are you going to get out of this? You got very little life to deal with.
It's a long round. Remember, 60 seconds and it ain't over until I say it is. NOMAR still using that 4-4-2 regardless. What do you think that you've got behind there?
JJ looking real nice coming into this. Nomar's going to have to figure out something fast, and he chose not to go to Eddie after losing that first game, which means we are locked into the Miari for the rest of this, no matter what happens.
Sir, I'm sure he's just fine with that. JJ doing so great with the DSS. We're walking, of course, the heat burst.
Wow, I thought that was going to kill potentially. Wall splat not able to be picked up there. Nomar pops heat just to make sure he can continue to apply frames, and JJ takes it right back. He is on set point.
Leaping Lemurs, Nomar has a long way to go if he's going to take it back. Definitely my favorite of the ATL to take this one. At least I would have said that at the beginning of this. Nomar getting blown up.
JJ wants to play this now a little bit slower, considering he's got a life lead, he's got a game lead. He walks around unable to take advantage from the high profile.
Nomar ran way too far away on that. Another 4-4-2-2. The heat blowing the extra damage. JJ turning his heat back onto him, and yet another Luke Sidewalker. Nothing you can do about this because
Here
all
comes
of us.
a wall splat.
Oh my God!
From downtown.
It must be nice. He's on fire, and the boys gotta embrace each other. It's an ATL 404 Titan team kill. It had to go down some way, and it was explosive. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And again, if y'all want to see some more of that, happens every week at 404 Esports.
Although the last time you're going to see that heat smash in the wall splat is probably
well, next week.
Next week.
Maybe.
So hopefully,
yeah.
That was crazy.
And it hasn't happened this entire. We have had.
That's like the first time.
This is the third set that we've seen with Law. Each of them, well, one of them going first to 2, and the other one, going to 3. The third match, what I'm trying to get at here.
Yeah.
And that's the first time we actually saw the heat smash give us that effect, even though it seemed like in the other situations it was even more likely.
Yeah. I think the counter hit does actually make it a little bit more. You get a little bit more wall carry from that as well too.
Okay.
But fantastic play by JJ. I mean, he was walking around everything. His movement looked insane. His pressure was great. He didn't fall for anything. Looked like he knew the Miari matchup really well.
4-4-2 who?
Yeah.
Like, he got hit a couple of times, but on block, it was not causing him any problems. In fact, he turned the situation on its head. He took advantage of those.
Yes. And now we have the last Law in the loser's side, potentially to make it up. Bomber versus Chop. Pokchop. If he wins this, he's going to have to play another Law.
Yeah. Law mirror match. Hey, low key, those are hype. Don't at me, y'all. Mirror matches are hype. And if you don't run the mirror versus your homie, you got a little bit of bitch in you. I'm just going to say that right now. Bomber trying to show that he ain't got that in him right here versus Chop. And Chop saying, you're going through this floor, putting belt to ass.
Getting sun. Oh, the back turn counter hit. He didn't finish it, so he was ready to pick up, but he wasn't ready for that sidewall situation. The nunchucks are going to come out, and he's going to have an opportunity to take the floor blast to extend the combo, do a little more damage. The Oki.
Oh, a little dance.
Chop not blinking until after the dash, down forward 1.
And we used 2 of the 6 total floor blasts already just in that first round.
Slide, first time through. Bomber trying to establish the full crouch mix right in his face.
Oh, wow.
And we talked about this in one of the previous times when we saw this Law versus Bakurmom. He doesn't have many get off me buttons at close range, down forward 1 being 15 frames.
Yeah, but he does control that mid-range space so incredibly well, for sure. So if Chop can keep Bomber with his back to the wall, it's a good one. But Slide getting blocked here just when Bomber thought he had some momentum.
And now with Bomber against the wall, with heat, might not have an opportunity to burn it. He 1-1-1s to get out of there, just to get a little bit of life back.
Yeah, you're not ducking that. You ain't doing nothing with it. Bomber not getting the 3-1 treatment. 9 seconds remaining. Totally understandable from Chop that he doesn't do anything. Abadarama doesn't want to overextend, and Bomber takes advantage of the situation and takes another bubble.
It's important to know that in that Rama situation, Law's backswing blow might actually beat one of those options. So we might see that again.
True. You don't see that too much. What is it with Chop and this button? He got himself some heat-seeking red dot sights.
Bomber not ready to potentially risk the backswing blow yet. It's one of the shorter range ones, so not every character's backswing blow does evade. Oh, beautiful low block. Doesn't get the wall splat, though.
Oh. Hey, that sidestep right like micro will work in that sitch. Bomber get caught up yet again with the sliver of life. This time, not able to eke it out.
Chop gets a crucial round to not bleed out against Bomber. And he's putting the plus frame pressure on to see whether he's going to blink. Get him to the wall. This time, he doesn't react to it. Nice. Takes the floor in order to extend the combo. Now the tornado comes out, but a weird situation.
Wow. He doesn't go for launch. Because I'm going to go for the option I know is going to kill, which is going to give me my guarantee of the wall standing 2. Chop was so controlled there.
Oh, sidestep 2 comes in. Up forward 3. Bomber just started heat. Chop trying to take something out of it, but the nunchucks come out. Can he carry to the wall? Oh, he thought the floor was there.
Forgot. Man, you colorblind like me? Is that what happened? Oh, Chop still got his back up against the wall. Not the good trade for him.
Challenge the poison arrow. Chop still has heat.
Wow.
Here we go. He actually gets health back for this now, too. Threatening the low. Sidestep 3+4. Bomber, take it to the wall. You got the tornado. You got the combo. You got the first game.
Sidestep 3+4, and then your body never hits the floor yet anymore. And now we have a different look on his face. He's not rocking no more.
Pokchop. He goes from bliss to despair very quickly, or is he locked in? We'll find out. No stage hazards to play with, no wall situation, just ethical gameplay as much as you can get in Tekken 8.
Sheesh. Hey, Rama working. Bomber not staying down for it.
Bomber again trying to establish the full crouch in the face. It'd be kind of hard to deal with. But Chop with a nice little teep kick to get out there.
Yeah, I love the way he uses the teep kick. It's so varied. And low-key, he's not been using the low quite as much. We've seen lots of the hell sweep of the first cover 2, the wall standing 2 mix. But, you know, really different styling for Chop.
But with the way Bomber's in his face, Chop might need to use a little bit more of that teep out defense.
Could be.
Chop wants to get in his face, actually. Get
Might
up
as well
there
just
with
slide.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to do with that? Do something.
You're going to slide in my face again?
Yeah.
Maybe down forward 3+4.
Delay still working. Lashing Squall. And you thought I was going to do the running 3. Hell, I thought he was too. Going to stack them plus frame. But he knew that that was going to get the kill. And yet another up forward 3 cookout.
Chop started the round chopping at the legs. But Bomber is fighting back. Here comes a full combo off of the DSS-4. Oh, he wanted to try to find the spike in the nunchucks. Why'd you rip the nunchucks when you saw that the spike missed?
Damn shame. Damn shame. Unfortunate, but it's okay.
Oh, he wasn't expecting
we go
it.
next. GG no Re. Holy Rama. Oh, no, you didn't. You didn't.
In space, the full charge. Bomber saw it coming. Dragon Hammer into DF2. Taking his frames. Chop. You were doing so well, and now Bomber is fighting back.
Nobody's launch punishing the 4-4-1+2 call out. Chop is, you know, getting every one out of like 5, and everybody letting him do it. You gotta know that it's coming, but it's kind of a jump scare.
Oh, he parried the third hit of the down forward 3+4 kicks. Bomber, he knows his stuff.
Yes, sir. He does. Spread them sheets clearly. Oh my God, that's not the only thing he's spreading out here. Bomber on set point to eliminate Chop.
It all comes down to this. Wow, beautiful step. Poison arrow plus frames. Trying to take opportunities out of this, but Chop chopping up the legs.
Nice back one.
Yet again.
So deep. Bomber trying to full crouch to keep him scared, but ain't nothing scared out of Chop.
Oh, and he manages to avoid the low kick. Chop now with heat on the board. Bomber hasn't used his yet. Here we go.
High off. Oh, the back three. That button has been killing. Look at him. Looking the young buck in the eye, says, I've been here a million times, and I'm gonna put you where I put all the other ones.
Pokchop, the showman, putting on a show. They're back to Yakushima. It's the final game.
Hell yeah. This is what it's all about out here. I need to see y'all out here at Max Mode next year. You know you want to be part of this.
You could be right up in the front row for this action. 1-1-2.
Both of these guys are like masters of poking right now. The teep kick. Forward 3 becoming the new MVP.
Bomber cashing out. Forward 3 off DSS. You're going to get another mix here. Again, we don't see any backswing blow, but the Dragon Hammer.
Oh,
he's going to take him for, oh, he dropped it.
He dropped the Dragon Ball. He really needs a wish right now if he's going to finish it out. Oh my God, the break on the counter throw.
It feels like the story of this matchup has been Bomber getting the right reads, the right opportunities, and the wrong combos.
Rocking down 4. He hasn't shown down 4 a lot, and this is it. In game 3, you run the risky options. He's yelling at him while we're on the heat engager. He says.
Oh, okay, we get a pickup off of the slide. He's going to heat dash this, which I don't think is the right move. Kind of a wasted opportunity, and he's screaming at him in his face. Bomber trying to say steal.
You gotta
don't
mic this
react.
man up. Please, we need a chop mic next time here. While stating 1-2, and Bomber is getting straight up run through. Everything landed, but Bomber trying to switch that up.
Chop is in your face. Bomber is the moment getting to you. He presses on the third hit. The parry is late. He blocks the low. Use heat.
He knows it's gonna hit. He's got that. He's got the punishes, but Bomber dies with heat, and he's popping off. Mississippi getting let down here. He's defending his house. He is the no round brown shield.
Incredible. Chop just showing his stuff. And Bomber, man, that looked tough. How do you deal with a man screaming in your face like that?
Listen, this is that level of ATL Tekken that we talk about. When you go out to events and people are screaming behind your ear and you're like, guys, you guys are being so disrespectful. Y'all, if you cannot handle what you get out here in Atlanta, don't even see me at any of these events, because I'm going to be right there behind you doing the exact same thing. And he does it to you while he's playing you. Hot damn.
This is what you need this. If you go to the local, you need this, because this is what's going to happen to you at Combo Breaker, at EVO. You are going to have people yelling behind you. There's going to be people screaming at you. You're going to be on stage in front of thousands of people in the highest pressure situations. You got to be able to deal with it.
And then you have this clown ready for everything, but he's effective. You can't argue with results right here. And there is a reason I know y'all are locked in on this stream here. Chop, an absolute legend in this scene. I know so many people that said that they got their start in Tekken watching him pop off and watching and saying, oh wow guys, Tekken looks like it's such a fun game. The community looks so great. So, you know, we love Chop out here. So we're looking to see him go as far as he possibly can. Now him versus JJ, that's going to be a hot one, but we're going to see that one a little bit later.
Yeah, we're going to go to the winner's side for the winner's final match, KingReyJr. versus ShinobiKun.
We see this all the time up in Jacksonville. They are at their weeklies, at their locals. They're also attending TNS. Let's not forget KingReyJr., 19 time, 20 time. I can't even count the number of wins that he's gotten. Tampa Never Sleeps, as well as Paragon Breakout Esports. These guys grinded. And of course, KingReyJr, a Tekken World Tour finalist this year. Let's see, can Shinobi finally break the second place curse against his mentor?
Yeah, ShinobiKun having a large challenge in front of him, and KingReyJr already showing off what he's known for, picking up these sidewall combos into another launch. KingReyJr forward 3+4, first round on the board.
Okay, I was about to be like, who you guys want to win? And I realized that they probably don't want either of these guys to win.
It depends. There's somebody they want to lose, probably.
Yeah. Remember, this is Max Mode 1 champion versus Max Mode 2 champion, and that means that we haven't seen an Atlanta W yet. Holy, look at the optimization. And just as I say it, drop optimization.
Yeah, just a little late on picking up on the end of there, but KingReyJr with another round on the board, and ShinobiKun's going to have to figure this out fast.
And still perfect, even after dropping the combo in that stage. A reminder, y'all, this is long set, so you're going to see the nuance, all the layers.
That was an interesting side situation, and ShinobiKun unable to block. Seems like he's been unable to block this entire first set. KingReyJr just finding all the right buttons, and down forward 2 connects just as I say that.
Sheesh. Junior did not let any of the story of all their time together get told. He's saying the story is I beat his ass, and you're going to see it here, and if you want to see it at Rare Side, Obscura, check them out as well, any given Friday.
Remember, this is a first to 3, so they're going to have a little bit more time to develop this back and forth. But at this point, ShinobiKun, I mean, this is a better map for you, although KingRey, we know Asuka can do 100 damage in space. He's got a lot of open air follow-up. Okay, beautiful counter hit to start things off.
We don't see that one too often from Shinobi. A reminder, KingReyJr, he knows all the tricks here. Aha, we react.
Destabilizer this time picking the low option instead of the mid. We saw him not react to that before.
Wow. Shinobi going deep yet again, and Junior still snuffing out those options. JR is popping off.
Junior looking way different from in pools. Confident, collected, everything is working out, reacting to every situation. ShinobiKun, how are you going to navigate this?
Range 0, he's trying to like smother Junior, but the more buttons you press, the more data you give, right?
Yeah, and Junior just does not seem to care that much about this back turn situation. He's happy to see yet another mid. All he has to do is just do a mid check to deal with it.
Ooh, big dog, okay. Because, you know, you got to think at some point Shinobi goes for the big power lows, but not quite yet.
ShinobiKun is a very smart player, but being a smart player against a player like KingReyJr can put you in trouble. Again, he tried to punish the sidestep too. Hey, it's 13 frames minus 13. That is very hard to react to.
It does come out of a sidestep, but
it does but I mean, like, okay, your side. There's a lot of things that come out of sidestep.
I'm just happy that we had the correct attempt, not just deer in headlights like we see from the rest of the Atlanta players out here.
Okay, beautiful heat engage from ShinobiKun. He's going to have an opportunity on offense. Wow, no capitalization on the whiff, no capitalization on the Tooth Fairy. Demon Slayer out in the open.
Sheesh, he's getting his teeth knocked out. He's not going to be able to even give that to the Tooth Fairy. She's not going to have any value out of those.
ShinobiKun without weapons so far, and the high crush. KingReyJr is going to be able to easily Rage Art to take this round, and that's going to put him in a very dangerous situation.
I don't know what Shinobi does to pull out of this here, because it's going to take risk. They
haven't shown much yet. We haven't seen much of what's working and what's not working so far. It's just been a lot of timing reads.
It's giving 2D. Okay, there we go. We're stepping, but it's a lot of my turn, your turn, my turn, your turn. I'm going to wait and pause and have that conservatism and wait for you to make a mistake. But these guys are playing so conservative, and Junior so ready. Never mind the vampiric knee, taking the blood straight out of KingReyJr for the first time.
ShinobiKun finally showing a big read. It works out really well. KingReyJr. though high on the punishment game.
Sheesh. So high on these matches right now, I'll tell you what. Hope y'all are out here too. Sheesh, I know you feeling it. Delays the second hit just a tiny bit. Back turn down jab. What a great option.
We're seeing a lot more of ShinobiKun that's not just the down back two. The down back two seems to just not be, there's no option from it that is catching KingRey unaware. He just mid checks afterwards. We gotta see more.
And then to be fair, on the other side, he ran down back to one right there. Junior was like, oh snap, and then down jab caught him in that last moment.
Right.
Okay. Yup.
Okay,
you gotta keep it. That down back two is the bread and butter. Yes, sweep number one.
Full crouch, instant. Shinobi finding the counter hit timing now a little bit, catching him trying to step, but the purple clone gets punished.
Punishment team, as you know.
Oh!
Caught him.
There we go, forward two. We are now one apiece.
He had like another 50 damage he could have done with that because he could have heat dashed into the rest of the combo. I want y'all to notice that we saw after the sweep, Junior rolls forward, which is an option select versus the Soul Zone mix.
Yes.
And so that's showing how deep these guys are. It's the small stuff that we are able to give to you. These guys are doing it at 1,000,000 miles a minute.
I'm glad you pointed that out because it's actually an essential way to deal with not having to take a second sweep.
Factual, and as of season 2, there's even more mixed into it. Let's see if we see any more of that. The way that this round is going, okay, we got opportunities.
We finally see the back turn down two. Shinobi getting some frames to be able to do something with the back turn. And actually they trade, and now KingRey has no heat, but he's going to try to put pressure on the wall. Sidestep two, gets beaten by the heat engagement, but the inner strength. KingReyJr. hitting him to the wall. ShinobiKun had no answer for that.
A 1-inch punch will do. Ironic since the Law players couldn't get him out here. Sheesh, big trade. And you would think because of the armor that it would have gotten somewhere, but Junior blowing him up.
ShinobiKun, he's trying to play a little bit of spacing now, wants to get away from having to deal with these low mixes, but a low parry will get you out of trouble too.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, too far off. That's fine. I take it down forward one. You have to hold that. Blocker hit. Long range on the slide. And by the tip of the toes, KingReyJr. still gets that backdash low block into the big punish and starts off with that same exact momentum.
ShinobiKun has, I was talking to him earlier actually about this matchup, and he said that KingReyJr. will react to full crouches because of just how good his reaction time is as a kid, basically. You know, he's young. And he said that he'll end up biting on full crouch into standing moves. We're going to see whether or not he's going to start developing that.
Oh no, not the counter throw. Just in case you thought you were doing something with the parry. I like that. -10. I'm going to do a full crouch mix. Working out. Now Junior in the scary stitch.
Oh my god, a magic 4 to deal with the down forward 1-4 frames. And KingReyJr. made that one look easy in this third game.
Get ready for the next battle.
Damn shame for my man there. I gotta expect that Shinobi gives us a game 5, right? I'd love that.
We would love that. It would be great to see more of this going on. But that is up to the two players that are here right now. The down forward one. Oh, he finally gets a heat engager off of this. It's your opportunity now with heat. Take your frames, get in there. But KingReyJr. is happy to low poke with the Enchanted Circle. And the opportunity that those low pokes gave him is now a wall combo. We have heat, destabilizer, you just stay for that. Forward 2 gets beaten by the armor.
Ooh, no wall splat right there. Double time, might as well. A little backdash to mix up the timing. Oh, he's got it together. KingReyJr. still getting it with the wall standing 1-3. Holy, goes for the rage art there just to keep it tight.
ShinobiKun saw him fishing with the first part of the wall standing combo 2 or 3 times and then just did not bet right on the last one. He finished it. He wanted to challenge the frame situation. Didn't work out.
That rage was doing numbers for Shinobi. And one more interaction, he would have had that. Shinobi still has that nitrous in the tank.
but he's going to need to find another way to develop his offense at this mid-range. Down forward one has been working out quite a lot, even though it's on the slower side.
I mean, especially when he's in heat, you know, the golden clones come out. Here come the Swallow Vortex, down back 1-2, and it's finally sending out the backswing blow.
Shinobi still has heat. You have an opportunity to get out of this situation, but unfortunately the sidestep gets caught. The forward 4 KingReyJr on game point.
That's one of those buttons it feels like he only uses when it hits. Oh, bro, not finishing the string, going for the can, and it doesn't say counter.
That's true. That was a neutral block can. Probably caught the backdash. KingReyJr putting on the plus frames with the Nani Wagusto.
No, I'm not going to finish the string. Of course not. Fights his way out. And got a lot of gray life back for that.
Yes. Essential life back on the table. Down forward 1-4. He still has a little bit of heat. Forward 2 to try to maybe fish for a combo.
The mix is absolutely insane right there, but that's going to do it. KingReyJr once again in grand finals of Max Mode, trying to repeat his victory from Max Mode #1 2 years ago. And Shinobi going back over to his parents to be like, you know, that's a tough one. We play each other all the time. It was a sick one all the same, but the crazy amount of defense that we saw from KingReyJr right there. He wasn't throwing panic buttons, he wasn't throwing sabakis, no back threes, no panic rage arts.
Yeah,
I mean,
the story of most of those sets was ShinobiKun getting him to the wall, putting pressure on, and then KingReyJr immediately finding a button to counter hit, heat engager, get out of the wall situation, and then once the situations were reversed, KingReyJr was able to stay in the plus frame driver's seat the entire time. ShinobiKun was just not able to put out the same level of offense.
No, it was looking like that episode of SpongeBob where Flats tries to beat up SpongeBob, and he's just like that's what it sounds like when he's trying to land those down back twos and stuff on him. It just was not working out. But that doesn't mean that Shinobi is out. That means, just as a reminder, y'all, we have 8 people in our top 8. We had 1 from North Carolina. We had 1 from Mississippi. We had 2 from Florida, and the rest from Atlanta. And we only have let's see here, we only have 2 ATLians left and 2 Floridians left. So it's 50-50 on who's going to take it, but I think the odds might be a little bit skewed.
I'm sensing some bias in the voice, but the bias might be well placed. We're going into the next one. It's JJBREEZE versus Pokchop. Again, this is now first to 3 territory. Okay, Pokchop with our first, down 2-3. He's able to take that, and a big reversal opportunity. First to 2.
Yeah, we are not rocking the
that's right. We're not doing the
here.
TWT rules. You're right.
This is first to 2, not first to 3. More classic style. Oh no! While standing 2, not getting under there. It's very, very quick to whiff punish, and JJ not tight enough there.
Yeah, it's important to talk about that rule for a moment because I got mixed with this previously too. Yeah, we're only doing first to 2 for this one, and then I think later on we're going to move to the first to 3.
Correct.
Yeah.
There goes the up 4-3. JJ pushing him further. Chop wanted to run that up 4-3. You know he wanted that so bad right there, but he got stuffed.
Chop has been eating everybody up with that so far. Oh, wow. He ducked it, but he wasn't able to take a launch opportunity. Probably just not the right input on the standing.
See what the game plan is looking like here.
Rending.
Lots of those jab strings to keep Chop from doing that running 3, which he would get floated out of with the jabs. Holy, that's the backswing blow that you were talking about.
That's why he's not taking the mix. He's looking for the backswing blow because he knows that it can beat the options.
He saw it coming and got 90 damage off of it. Uh-oh, the equalizer with the heat dash jab string G-clef. Hello?
Empty jump. maybe it doesn't matter, but the Dragon Hammer, he's trying to frame trap off of this wall situation, and the whiff into the 3+4. JJ gets around.
Damn, he was ready. He was locked in on that. And I love how he got the slide and was like, I know this wall is going to hold me right here, so I'm not going to give it a chance. I'm not going to call them up. Ooh, beautiful splat.
The 4-3 allows you to get a combo. The poison arrow counter hits JJBREEZE. Legend kicks his way into the first game.
He did that pretty quickly with the greatest of ease, you might even say, my man JJBREEZE. Chop putting on maybe some different tunes inside of his headphones. Just checking out what's going on in his Twitch.
Chop has been somewhat disrespecting everybody's frames tonight, and JJ is the first person that's really making him pay for it so far.
We got M. Hendo in the chat right there. He said, come on, twin. That's the buff. When the homies are out in the chat glazing you.
Yep,
or is that the curse? I don't know. Let's see. Chop getting uppercut with the down forward 2. Stubby as it is when you walk into it. Holy.
And you know JJBREEZE has these. Look at the poison arrow plus frame at the wall. Pokchop back ones his way out of it. Tried to high crush whatever was coming backwards out of there.
Oh, he said, I know what your name is, young buck. Luke Sidewalker. Let's gonna stop that one real quick.
And JJ's smart, not necessarily trying to step in every opportunity. Chop knows his options. JJ, unfortunately, is pressing into them.
4-4-3, perfect spacing on that. He says, I know this one beats almost every wake-up option that's not a tech roll.
JJ trying to move around again and getting caught with some low pokes. Chop just standing there watching the standing DSS happen. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I know you're going to do something else at the end of this. I'm just waiting for it to happen.
Exactly. You know, if you're going to slide on me, just do it. And then it would side switch, and then I get the map advantage. There is no losing here, and Chop doing a great job switching the momentum on his head.
The veteran experience is coming through, but oh my God. That was all born out of him trying to press after 1-2-3.
Listen, man, sometimes you got to let know that he ain't the paterfamilias no more. He ain't the one that runs it.
Retirement home is waiting. Maybe Chop, though, seems to have a lot left in the tank.
Nah, man, he definitely still gets his plate, but JJ not going to make it easy for him to get to the grill.
Side step 2. Taking some opportunities. JJ again putting the pressure out. Chop, he's starting to press on it now.
Ooh.
Oh, and at the worst opportunity, an unfortunate drop there, and Chop now has him at the wall. JJ trying to walk out to the left.
We've seen different options from every single player that Chop has been up against, but the up 4-3 stays prime, and JJ ready with the interruptions. And let's not forget, this is the moment right here. First to 2, so Chop, it's your time. Hit it or quit it.
Chop has the wall, has the pressure. Wasn't able to get the full charge. JJ, here comes DSS, but Chop, again, flying knees all over the place.
Don't duck on me. Don't you ever think about ducking on me. What did I say? Don't you ever think about ducking on me. Caught him with the mid, and that gives us a game 3.
You know, if JJ got right on that low block, if he guessed right, he wins.
Yeah.
Chop put it all on the table. Just one last 50-50, and he's now still in the game. And we're back to neutral again.
He could have ducked the second hit, but really tight timing on that one, and Chop did not allow any delay.
JJ has done a really good job of, you know, not necessarily biting on some of these string extensions. Unfortunately, getting caught most of the time from homing moves and from sidetracking moves.
Which is exactly what Chop's game plan is, I'm sure. He knows what the name of the game is. JJ likes to use movement to his advantage. And in this game, it can be your detriment.
What we've seen, though, that has changed since the first game is in the very first game, Chop was biting on a lot of frame traps. JJ gets caught this time. And Chop has been playing with a lot more patience, not pressing on frame traps, making it JJ's problem to have to start throwing lows out, and it's been working out really, really well. But here comes JJBREEZE.
Ooh, spiking. JJ waking up immediately with the Dragon Hammer. We got those punishes on deck.
Chop feeling the pressure for the first time, did down jab after the DSS standing fours. But the walk around, Luke Sidewalker yet again, JJ evening this up.
Around the world, around the world. Oh, beautiful delay. And then the sidewalk 3+4 from JJ and the whiff punish.
Both of these players playing on small frames up close.
He's still walking. What you gonna do?
Down forward one's poison arrow, trying to set up an opportunity for a whiff. And here comes the first one. Nice small punish there.
Oh my God. If I'm gonna kill Unk, I'm gonna make it look sexy. Lord have mercy. He's got him up against the wall.
Oh, he managed to step the first hit, but not the second. 1, 2, 3 coming in. And the 10 hit, JJ is able to take it to game point.
Oh, the slide. Saw it coming. So you're gonna have to keep playing tight with me, young buck.
Chop has the wall. He's got heat. He's got down forward 3+4. The mix at the wall. You cannot backswing blow out of it. He's going to break the wall with this.
Yeah, and if he can keep the combo going, he can get it flowing. Chop, one hit away from giving us that final round. Can JJ get it? Holy, the wall standing 4 flip kick.
JJ's got a lot of life still to cover here, and he's one touch away. Is Chop going to be able to do it? He whiffs into space, and JJ wasn't ready for it.
JJ runs the 1-1-2 instead of the 1-1-1, using that heat just a little bit later. Beautiful walk, does not get the punish. Will we see a balance adjustment on that one in Season 3? It ain't gonna matter. We downstairs at the bottom of the sanctum. Final round.
Chop establishing the low pokes, put him at the wall, full charge. Pressure is on. JJ has to use heat to get out.
Chop is talking to him. He's talking to him. He's heating it up. Rage art right there. It's going to take a huge amount of your life, but let's not forget, you get 13 of that back, and JJ has heat. If Chop can get up and use his own first, that'll be it.
JJ plus frames, risked it all, and Pokchop. Pokchop is able to take it. He looks like he's very happy about that one.
Yeah, yes it is. Unfortunately, it's looking like JJ did that thing. He got them glasses on, and for what reason? If you ain't gonna read the rules, it is indeed a first 2 set out here. He is unhappy with that.
Unfortunately, JJ didn't know. Maybe he was playing the first to 3 mentality.
Yeah. I mean, we've been playing first to 3 in finals for a year now.
Right. It's so easy to get in that mindset of like, I got a game to give, like I don't have to show everything. Like, he didn't know.
I have to run this one. That's a damn shame, to be honest.
Chop is shouting at somebody.
Shinobi is getting heard, but I don't think that Chop has any more words for him just yet. He's walking off for a second and maybe raising his power level, and you know the crowd has got that. We will be right back with some more to see that action. Losers finals between him and Shinobi.
Welcome back. Tekken 8, Max Mode, Losers Final. Foxhound.
That's your boy. Graham, you with me?
How we doing?
We breaking out?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We out here with the paragons of the Atlanta scene. We are never sleeping on this action. I know y'all have had your eyes glued to it. Let's remind you of how we got here.
Yeah, we saw amazing matches today. Lots of close fights, as close as we could possibly get it. We did that for you, the audience. Pokchop versus JJBREEZE was the last thing you just saw on your screen. And now we got ShinobiKun versus Pokchop to figure out who's going to grand finals.
Yeah, and dang, that loser semis match was a heartbreaker for a numerous amount of reasons. But Chop, he was walking away with a lot of heat, a lot of positive heat. But now he's looking a little bit more controlled, a little bit more Zeus-like. This man is looking like the god of Atlanta that we know him to be, and he is Atlanta's last hope.
The question is going to be, did Chop cool off a little bit during our little break there?
That's a good question. And the better question is Shinobi ready? Well, would you look at that? Chop swinging on the very first spacing trap that Shinobi pulls out. I was asking him earlier, I said, how do you guys usually do when you play with each other? He said, we have not played each other in Season 2. We have not played each other since FOT came out.
That's crazy. That is a long time to not have an opportunity to sanity check how you're doing in these matchups. Both of them already swinging for the fences. He got an amazing step, but no opportunity to follow up. Now we get a launcher, and ShinobiKun.
He's comfortable.
Yeah.
See that side step? I have not seen him use that launcher this entire top 8.
No. That was specifically, I think, a whip punish launcher.
Yeah.
And he knew he got it.
Exactly. He's comfortable. Holy, full forward 3. Catching him in the middle. He's saying, I'm going to jab out. Shinobi will remember that.
Yeah, maybe he's going to look for the backswing again. Yeah, he didn't press anything. He was expecting maybe the backswing to come out another time. Does this kill?
Data acquisition already. Shinobi has been looking at how Chop plays consistently. And let's not forget, Chop is going to be in rage and heat. You better put your foot on his neck right now.
Here comes the gas, and oh! The trade in ShinobiKun's favor. He got that small amount of health back.
I don't know. Maybe Junior's asking me, he's like, why did he rage art? He never rage arts like that. Oh boy. This is those floor blast stages. You gotta expect that when that ninja is on the screen, you're gonna see that sweep into the blow up.
Yes. And ShinobiKun, with the pressure off of the jab string, actually gets a wall slide. Assume Chop wasn't necessarily going to expect that to happen.
And definitely not that spacing. Oh, no punish on the wall standing 3. Chop is still alive, getting away with murder and getting way more extra.
He's got some extra health to play with now, and ShinobiKun nicely closing that out for the first game.
Yeah, definitely that very first moment after the 4-4-2 spacing trap made him get launched. That one right there shook Chop and just kept him rolling in the dirt. Let's see if Shinobi can keep it going.
Shinobi's poke-based offense looks a lot better against Pokchop so far, but a jet kick to the head will change your mind very quickly if you remember where you are.
And using sidestep left, which Slashing Squall covers that weakness of. We love this option. Chop going for the mid. Shinobi ducking under and getting the wall standing 2. Great option for catching strings.
And the strong tailspin pop heat, he's getting a lot of health back. The slide gets blocked, but not properly punished at that range.
Off axis and late frames gave him the later activity. Oh no, Chop. That's a damn shame. Should have done a better combo filler right there.
Yeah, maybe whiffing into space there.
That's a tough
unfortunate, yeah. It is tough to pick up, but you also have to recognize when your pickup is not working.
You know when to hold him, you know when to fold him.
Ooh, the back turn.
Folded.
Back turn armor. Okay, we got a punish on the standing knee. Shinobi instantly into the full crouch mix. He's trying to establish something here that is going to keep Pokchop guessing. Got him.
I think Shinobi is pretty well established in the winner's seat in this one. Chop is struggling to push back, but he's running on his laurels. Trying with that 4-forward 1+2 call out, and yet again, nobody launching it.
Oh, the backswing blow, but he was a little late on the punish too. Chop with the full charge. Here comes heat.
That's right. Absolutely the correct option right there. Teep kick into whatever the hell you want.
Heat, frame trap, heat, frame trap.
He's been getting hit by so many of these power crushes.
Yeah. Expecting to be able to challenge the back turn situation. Shinobi now favoring armor. It's starting to work out.
Nice. says, I don't need the speed. Could have got the punish on the wall standing 3. Nothing doing though.
Shinobi not wanting to give any interactions back to Chop. But Chop chopping at the legs yet again.
The 3-1 down 4 of the Pokchop Classic. We haven't seen too much of it recently. And yet again, Shinobi sitting on that 4-4-2 spacing.
He wants to be up close and back turn to be able to establish mix. Chop doing a very, very good job of keeping out, staying patient.
He's adapting. He's absolutely adapting to that 4-4-2, but is it too little too late?
Yeah, can he adapt in time to potentially equalize the set, or is he going to go down 2? He actually got a standing punish on that. Normally you see a parry behind there.
Damn, still getting hit by the second one. Chop blowing this boy up. Say you're not breaking throws.
That was
out here.
Smart round-ending grab because you saw heat was still on the table, and if he had heat bursted there, he also would have died.
Yeah.
Get ready for the next battle.
And, you know, hard to say what anything, but that could have been a bad option in that situation.
Theoretically. I mean, anything. I mean, when you're up close, anybody can press any button at any time. But
yeah, we saw a lot of those crouch dashes from Raven earlier, and that was blowing Chop up. But now Chop looking a lot more comfortable in those situations on block.
Shinobi not really setting up back turn parries because Chop is just pressing into everything. I wonder whether or not that's going to start getting developed over the course of it, but a beautiful low block into the launch.
Yeah, that whole crash down forward 2 is great for catching people back dashing, and Shinobi saw it coming. Beautiful wall splat.
He'll take the back turn pressure. Chop walking out of it a little bit, but then using a risky option to try to take back his frames, and Shinobi on point with the punishes.
Come back 2 into the back turn jab. 8-frame jab must be nice. Let's not forget that we have those. A million different options for Shinobi to rock.
And Shinobi is trying to cycle through them to figure out which ones he can get Chop on.
Quite a few earlier on. Side step 4 counter hit working yet again. Off axis. Chop letting rip that flying knee.
Okay, we are breaking the grab now. Rolled into a block to get out of the way, but another calf kick is going to take him down.
Calf Reaper, even at down 4, working 3+4. He's missing the combo that he wanted with the blue spark, but still getting this beautiful convert with the Berserker combination ender.
Oh, and we're finally seeing some stance cancels into the sweep. This is going to go through the wall and potentially give Chop another round if he can navigate the sidewall potentially.
Classic stuff. Caught him ducking. Held that one. Shinobi now finally trailing in this set.
Good to note that ShinobiKun was doing pretty well and was ahead, and now Chop finally pressure with the jet kicks.
Second hit, honestly better because it gives him less scaling because the first ones will make you float. Shinobi still not able to keep Chop from swinging on him.
But Chop playing very tight frames is jabbing out of a lot of these situations, preventing Shinobi from sitting in his face and applying mix. The back turn armor once again finding its mark.
Yes. Remember, this is first of 3. This ain't gonna be the last interaction you see, but Shinobi really wants to take this away. And the counter hit down 4 and these spacing traps have been so monumental for Chop.
Oh, Shinobi bet hard on that. Chop. Again, the keep out is working out pretty well. Shinobi using risky options to get in, now using heat to try to establish. Here comes the down back 2. And the heat dash is gonna continue the pressure at the wall, side wall.
The rage arts? Brother, this is not the situation that you wanted. Down back 2, just the first hit, in case you thought that the low high was coming. And look at how composed my man is. Absolutely no reaction on his face whatsoever because he knew the future was coming, and that is his victory yet again.
Shinobi opted to not reset the situation with the rage art, instead put the pressure on with more continuous wall pressure. The bet worked out.
I love how much Chop buries his offense. Shinobi trying to go for the big keep out, not happening. Chop getting a great whip punish.
Yes, and wall optimization, 87 damage. Again, he pressed on that We're going to see that development over time. Shinobi has been unwilling to put carries behind anything so far, and Chop has been eating his lunch.
Chop blowing him up with that 3-1-4, not delaying at all. Yes, sir, we got those converts. We take those.
Jab floated out of a round start option, and now Chop with his back against the wall. The back turn armor gets another splat. You gotta watch out for that.
That's a damn shame. And Shinobi with all of this heat. Chop off axis, still gets beat up against the wall. Could have been a worse splat. He's on his ass.
Shinobi actually used heat there. Another standing launcher. Beautiful reads on the highs.
Notice how tenacious Chop is. When the health bar is low, he's ready. Love that punish. Even better than the normal 14 frame it looked like. And then the wall standing 1-2. He ready. Oh, but I'm ready too.
Wall ender. We've seen this before. 2-1 backflip. This time the sidewall makes it a little weird, and now Chop gets an opportunity.
Smash, of course. Running knees. He tried to go for another 2. A little bit of panic jab. That's just fine. He got plenty off of it.
Chop at the wall. Not biting on the mids.
Ooh, damn. What a back one. Sheesh.
Oh. Full charge. Can he parry that? No.
Not in that stitch. Went for the quickest options into the down jab, keeping it safe, and you know what's gonna happen on this floor stage should Chop give him the chance.
Yep. We're waiting for it, but instead a standing launcher. Almost entirely sure he's gonna use the floor here just to get it out of the way. You don't want to be on the other side.
Now he's got his back to what a wall could be. See if we even see it. Oh, getting tripped up, breakdanced on by the young buck.
And I like the jab check after some of the pressure here to prevent Chop from being able to steal a turn. Once again, in another round, we are in the final round to see who's going to continue on. Set versus survival.
Shinobi, I mean this with all the hate in my soul. I need you to do it again. I need you to give it to this man. Oh no, not the throw. Yep.
Beautiful, but he's not in the air. Now he's in the air.
Okay.
And then we dropped it.
No convert, unfortunate. Only 2 whiffs, Chop not able to catch, but heat is gone.
Chop doing a great job of putting pressure on to prevent Shinobi from using heat at all. Chop still with his late punish, back turn armor yet again. Chop, you got a big launcher here. Don't drop this combo. Take it to another game, just rage art.
Yup. And that's exactly what he's gonna give us. The man is a man of the people, a spectacle creator, and that's gonna give us Game 5 to see who is gonna play against KingReyJr. Now, for those of you that don't know your history, let us give you a lesson right here. The very first max mode, KingReyJr versus Pokchop, and KingReyJr took it over his Dragunov quite convincingly. And Shinobi got knocked out in loser's quarter of that same tournament. Then, the next year, KingReyJr was nowhere to be found, and Shinobi took that one all the way. So, if Shinobi is to win this game, we are guaranteed a 2-time max mode champion. And, I know I don't even have to say this, this is Atlanta's last hope.
We will see between these two players who's going to make it out. It's been a banger so far. 2 players, both adapting to each other throughout the set, throwing out a lot of options. What have you learned? The test begins.
Sheesh. Uh-oh. Shinobi letting the delay timing happen too much. Luckily not getting wall splat there. A pseudo perfect for Chop. He is emoting.
And that one round is going to give him some breathing room to be able to play this match the way he wants to.
Chop looking his situation. Yet another one of those back turn power crushes finding its mark.
Shinobi a little gunshot to try to potentially whiff, and now he's sitting on punishment instead as his way to try to deal with this. The mix begins. Oh, no confirm.
Damn.
We caught him out of the air, though.
We take those.
I think with the right combo. Oh, he was afraid of the sidewall, I think, and chose not to follow up. But Shinobi equalizes it in the last game.
I'm not going to go for another wall standing 2 after that one. Try to catch me on the delay timing. No duck on my 4-1. Damn shame.
Back turn pressure. Shinobi throwing the jabs back in to try to check Chop from being able to throw out bigger buttons.
He's showing some of the teleport, and he's showing none of them. Shinobi getting a great counter hit there, and using the heat burst to keep on the pressure.
Yeah, and spiking at the wall in order to put more frames on. Now we're going to use heat. Another slide. He's not been reacting, but the low, he finally reads it.
Oh, wow. You know what? Exactly. Great risk reward there because he knew he was off axis and that Chop couldn't get the best punish.
Down back 2 gets challenged. Down back 2-1 now.
Wow, what a break.
Down back 2 gets challenged.
Holy.
Down back 2. Just back to back, down back 2s. He thinks he's not going to be able to deal with the mix from back turn, and wow.
Wall standing 2 counter hit has been critical for Shinobi, and Chop is looking like it's super effective to him.
Shinobi has been making punishment his game plan. Chop, you got to do something.
Trying to walk him down, way too far away for that one, and he does live. He has life. All of that he just took from the Hellfire, he's getting back, which means that Shinobi does not have heat pressure. Chop has got to run the heat here and now.
Yeah, you're going to see him pop it for sure, but one interaction, how's your keep out?
What in the world? That 4-4-2 definitely did not connect with that man. I don't care how big his legs are.
He finally waits out the armor from back turn. Chop, one more walk up. He doesn't use anything.
He caught you, and the crowd erupting for the man. And here it is, final round of losers finals. Can ATL stop the invasion?
Another beautiful low block. He's able to get a launcher, and Shinobi's going to need to apply some wall pressure, keep Chop from being able to press buttons.
Gonna put this man through the anchors. There will be no more pickets to this fence. He's getting caught. Nah, guard break. He does it again. He used a lot of chip for that. And no heat on either side anymore. No punish on the 1-2-1-4. Oh my God. And he rocks it with the 4-2-1 string. And he gatekeeps the ShinobiKun repeat. There will be none of that. And bumping with Big Boy, of course. We got ourselves a rematch of Max Mode #1's Grand Finals between Junior and Chop. You looking mighty happy for a man in loser's side.
And Chop has already started the stare down. He's waiting for KingReyJr to look over to his side. Okay, he gave up. He was going to stare him down. Chop is going to take a moment to take the belt off.
Oh, yeah. He said, I know your daddy is right there. He will let me put this belt to you. I know it. I have his permission.
The belt has been drawn. Is he going to be able to apply it?
Man, even when he's popping off on you, you can't help but put a smile on your face.
Yeah, we are running right back in there. They're hovering over the stage select. They're warming up their hands. We got the thumbs up from production. It's time to roll winners final.
ATL, I know you want it. Let it happen for your man. Let me hear ya.
It's the grand final for all the marbles.
And you're already with the first knockdown. No launch punish.
No launch punish, but we got a small punish, and that means that we're in heat now for Chop, but KingReyJr is not going to let him use it.
Oh, the snake edge. You've been saying that. We've been looking for it.
He ripped it. He wanted to uncheck him right off the start.
2 times, and Chop catching it both. Ooh, off axis, tried for another snake edge, and does not allow him to run the rage art or the heat dash.
Chop, you got a lot of ground to cover, and you got 1 round on the board, but KingReyJr's got a counter hit waiting for you. Take it to the wall. Are you going to take the blast?
A lot of
Take
damage.
the Oki.
Sheesh. Yep, we got punishes. No, sir. We ready for that. I sat there and watched you run up 4-3 for the last 2 hours, brother. You think I don't have a punish ready for that?
KingReyJr. had a lot of time to sit there and watch all these matches to get a vibe check on how Chop is going to be playing this match. But that doesn't mean he's going to be able to react when the moment matters. Get the wall blast, run the base boost, but hit. Oh, that's the wrong combo, brother.
Damn, he needed the blue spark to be able to get everything. 14 frame punish, a little bit light on that. Ugh, yet another down 4 counter hit.
Chop still has heat. KingRey opting to use his to try to take some frames. Enchanted circle, low pokes. He found the whiff.
About to find a lot more than that. He doesn't have heat burst, but doesn't even need it to be able to get all the way over to the wall. Flipping him over, your tech rolling, destabilizer. We're getting through with the exerciser power crush.
Now, the floor is lava.
We interrupt. I ain't scared.
Down back 3, low post, trying to establish something. Chop, looking for a whiff punish. Back 3, not punished properly.
Yeah, he has a back 3+4. I think is like super good. That team kick that launches,
yeah,
an immediate tornado, and maybe just wasn't on his head.
But Chop getting his first mix of the game. Asuka with no backswing blow to be able to deal with this. The Brazilian kick.
And that was a strong air test. Basically the best filler that you could have.
Oh, the Burning Lantern missed it. You had 3 calendar years to be able to whiff punish that.
Dang, man. Burning Lantern and blows it up. And on Lunar New Year's is crazy. With the teep kick, stopping all that pressure. Oh!
This first game's already going the distance.
It's going to be a good time. You already know. Why did we go for Zapaki there?
Oh my god. Well, we broke the 2 grab, which was attempted to try to get the floor break. We still have floor blast available.
The heat smash. Look at the micro spacing that we've got here. Single backdash into our options, and Chop is wanting to stay nice, up close, and personal.
Neither of these 2 players want to give anything big away because one combo is death with this floor.
Whoa, what a shimmy.
Yup. Minus 13. Oh, he wasn't ready for the punish, and KingReyJr. just robbed around.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to throw there. I think if you throw there, you win the round and the game. I think that's maybe what you could have done. I think you could have thrown.
I don't. Can we do? Does that count as mid-set coaching? Can you do that?
No, he's in the mid. Well, I mean, technically he did lose, right? And nobody else came up to coach him.
No, so you're gonna coach him.
Right,
okay,
exactly.
Yeah,
Okay, coached him from the commentary.
Yeah. I think he heard you. He might have heard you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he will think about that when he's going up against KingReyJr Jr.
But we are back on the same stage for the next game.
Throw was out of range. You might be right. You might be right.
It might be right.
Might be right. Oh, with the heat smash there, getting the momentum back.
Chop again, flying knee. The 3rd hit gets Sabaki. You cannot do that against KingReyJr. You're getting a full combo for that.
Unfortunate. And that's what this character can do to you. All of those Sabakis that will launch you 101 damage. The first time we've seen triple digits this afternoon.
And this is what KingReyJr. has been fishing for with the down back 3s to try to potentially throw frame traps out, and a big whiff.
And big punish as well. Already, we're back to the lava. Let's see who's gonna make it erupt.
Looking for slamming the head into the ground. Both of these players really thinking about that floor now.
Junior cannot get whip punished. Like, these options just keep getting blocked afterwards. Junior with the great walk with the funeral palm, way too slow.
Just unfortunate there. Nice 2 break. Oh! Second hit hits, and he can't get the floor.
I thought he was gonna.
Maybe it's because it's basically like a heat
low
spot.
wall.
Yeah.
Not sure. Big punish.
Down 1 plus
down.
2. Get your stack. Gusto on the table. We're going to cash in. And KingReyJr, you know he's got a combo for this.
Oh, you already know. Now, I don't think that we see the floor happening here. 17-second perfect, wanting to save it. KingReyJr already going hot again.
KingReyJr gambling big that he's going to be the one to take the floor in this round and potentially get a game-winning combo.
Ugh. Tried to go for the spacing, but of course, up forward 3, catches it across the screen. Finally, the funeral pump finds its mark.
And his gamble should be paying off here if he chooses to take the floor with the heat smash, extend the combo out.
Respect. 108, that's the new high score. And of course, it had to be Asuka Kazama to run and miss palm thrust. He tries to go for the snake edge for the 3rd time. Nothing doing. And Chop spending his heat. Both players in rage.
And Chop not necessarily wanting to give away anything big because KingReyJr was looking for potentially a rage art, the low chips, even the score.
Maybe a whiff. Maybe he was looking for trying to see the teep kick mix and get immediately ducking, because the last game did end with him being able to get that beautiful Twitch duck. And he was like, you know what? You're just gonna stand there. I know exactly what you need. Ooh, beautiful duck. Knew you were gonna cancel.
And speaking of what you need, here's a big knee.
We got those. You get knocked down and don't get up again.
Junior just putting the same pressure on, and it seems to be working, but he tried to walk around to pick up the combo, wasn't able to get it. And Chop waiting out the pressure. Down jab.
That string, man, there's a million things you can do after it, and those Asuka players always know the right one, it seems. Speaking of, look at these lows, killing the power crush, and KingReyJr does not give a damn.
He is a stubborn player. If he gets his armor stuffed, he's going to do it again. And speaking of which, we see cans coming out for the first time.
Counter hitting as well. We're getting up on that wall. Still had the tornado. Way more damage than you thought he was going to get.
The side swap prevented him from being able to pick up on a follow-up, and Chop got away with it.
Yep. Had to be that final. Ooh, interesting. He went for can, which made it so he didn't get wall splat.
Yeah.
He took less damage for it. I like that option.
It's a good option select. We saw that from AceUnlimited as well, because it can beat the unblockable. It seems almost every character has some sort of option to deal with the Rama mix.
Oh my god, what a perfect wall splat. And we like that.
I thought he wasn't ready for the rest of that combo, but he managed to get all of it. Oh,
he cannot land that thing, bro.
No, he really wants to hit the snake.
Oh my god. He's going to show you who the big boss is around here. Max mode champion, and I'm going to do it again.
Chop still has heat. Not even needing to use it to get out of that situation. KingReyJr.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You saw that Sabaki?
Yeah,
just a little bit late.
He tried it, yeah.
Just a little bit late because Chop delayed the option. Excellent work.
Junior has been getting these leads, and then near the end of the round, just staring at Chop's face in close range, just daring him to do something. And Chop has done something a few times and taken those rounds. I wonder if Junior's going to change strategy.
Wow, what a duck. Junior being very defensive, as we know him well to be, staying in the pocket and using all that is in his arsenal.
And the narcissist counter hits on the last hit.
Oh, guaranteed on counter hit. The board 1-1, and KingReyJr making Unk sweat a little bit.
We are now 2-1. Keep in mind, Chop needs to reset. KingReyJr just needs one last one to close out this grand final match at max mode.
And we're back on the Phoenix Gate. I'm not sure that that is what we're needing here. Okay, 53 and the Naniwa, even better than the combo. Thanks.
Missed the guarantees off of that. Tooth Fairy to try to get a wake-up option.
Big full press number 2. I'm not getting up after that.
Heat smash with punish. KingReyJr up 1 round.
Best combo I've seen off of that all day. Oh, counter hit. What you pressing for?
And again, He tries the snake edge another time, and Chop is just ready with the reactions every time. He does not think it's going to be a full crouch mix.
But look at the damage, right? Only 48 for it because of the weird walls. Maybe that's what Junior is banking on. Holy, speaking of that, he's going straight to Fort Knox. That was straight gold coming out of that Sabaki.
And he's got a combo that's going to take the wall as well. Chop is losing all of this heat on every single hit. He might just rip it now. He does, but the backflip reduces the damage. Low parry. Can he close this out with a combo? KingReyJr up 2 rounds, 2 games, grand final.
You can see the Pagliaccis in the crowd right now. The sad ATL squad. And maybe if the crowd could give him a little bit of energy, he could do it up against the Florida man.
Oh, we finally see a punish on sidestep 2. It's not perfect, but we're here. Oh, no pickup on the float.
Okay. Thingy burst. Still rocking it and still getting rolled by the Sabaki. KingReyJr in rage, in heat. This is gonna get it done.
He took every single resource off the table. Chop, you still have heat. Junior's just staring in your face.
Is it gonna be time for him to run his namesake? He tried for another Sabaki. He tried it again. There will be no KingReyJr this time. Maybe a little bit of life from the crowd here.
It feels like Junior is trying to send a message at the end of these rounds.
And he definitely doesn't want to get caught by those like long range up forward threes. There's the down back 1-2. You definitely don't want to get hit by the falling rain. Beautiful break by the Pokchop.
Chop, you still have resources. KingReyJr with heat. This float is not going to get anything.
Oh, what a whiff. Interesting. Oh, and he's got the home run bat running, and he's getting smashed on it. He does not have the kill, though.
1 bit of life left. You have heat. You can engage. Let's see if you can throw a mix out here.
Chop using the Rama stance. Will he overextend? He absolutely does. The unblockable in that situation right there. You had to go for the unexpected. But what happened was absolutely expected. TWT finalist and Max Mode #1 champion KingReyJr repeats the crown.
Can you believe it?
Well,
yeah. Incredible showing. I mean, obviously you're biased. This is your man, right?
I'm not going to call him my man. All right.
Yeah, okay.
First of all, he's a boy.
Florida boys.
As a matter of fact.
Florida
all right.
boys.
We all have the same 24, he says. And we all have some opinions on that. But certainly, he's gotten himself quite a few more than 24 championships. Let's remind you all how we got here by taking a look at the bracket. We got ourselves KingReyJr versus JJ. That was fire. We had so many game 3s. It was great. Shinobi versus Bomber. Lots of law action as well. And Chop just blew through with that bombastic tenacity and the crowd pleasing that you know and love him for.
Chop killed a lot of killers on the way up here, but KingReyJr showed he was ready to be the Goliath, and nobody was able to take him out. I mean, once he got to that winner's side final, he absolutely crushed it.
Yeah, it was a great set regardless of the expected finale. Reminder, this is the ATL Max Mode FGC, and this is the 3rd time that there has been a Floridian champion. Atlanta has not yet got the opportunity to stay on top of this region, which is a crazy thing to say. 2 years ago, you would never have heard me say those words. The ATL Koreans, as they were known, the Tekken House team, they could not be beat. And we're talking like legacy, but there's a new sheriff in town. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for being with us out here. We got some more action coming for you. Do not go anywhere. It's been Foximus Grand. Thank you all so much. Ow!